Welcome back. Seeing pretty significant moisture moving over top of the mountains right now. So far, we don't have any concern of flooding over top of the Waldo Canyon burn scar, but there is a few cells that are tracking that way. Let's take you over, or I should say outside right now, to our Schrammick landscaping camera. Looking back at the mountains here, you notice we do have some pretty decent cells that are moving over top of the high terrain. The Waldo Canyon burn scar right in this area here, that's kind of where we're keeping our attention, but a lot of this moisture moving over top of the mountains, we're not really seeing much of it reaching the ground. Kind of more of the virga is what you call that when that rain evaporates before it reaches the ground. Checking out the water vapor imagery, this is showing us the amount of moisture we have in the mid to upper level areas of the atmosphere, and as you notice, pretty significant moisture, and as it continues to track east, that's where we're going to see more of the severe thunderstorms kick up this afternoon and evening. A few of those cells right now tracking east of Pueblo, moving into the La Junta Lamar region. Again, we're not overly significant on these cells right now, but they do have the possibility of kicking out pea-sized hail and very gusty winds. Gusty winds are going to be the big impact out of these storms the rest of the evening. They shouldn't really mature and really blow up until they hit the real far eastern portions of the state. As for your skycast the rest of this evening, again, we're not going to see too much activity over top of the I-25 corridor. More rain showers tracking across Teller and El Paso counties, though, as the evening progresses. We're going to see a weak cold front kick up late tonight, likely move through the region around 11. That is going to increase the showers from Canyon City down to Pueblo. Likely going to see increase in showers across Colorado Springs as well. And a few of those cells are going to be more isolated and heavy as they track off into the eastern plains. You can kind of see the heavier rain moving across Colorado Springs into the early morning hours. So again, that weak cold front tracks through tonight, increasing the scattered showers and thunderstorms. We'll continue to monitor that this evening and make sure we don't see any flooding out of that system. Lows this evening cooling to 46 in Colorado Springs, 51 in Pueblo, 50s in the eastern plains, and 30s, 40s, almost 50s and throughout the mountains. As for your extended skycast into Monday, again, we're going to see that weak cold front continue to stroll through the region. Should start out the morning pretty nice, though. We shouldn't see much in the way of moisture tomorrow morning. We could see some, though, throughout the Palmer Divide. The big story tomorrow, could see some patchy fog with these dew points rising up a little bit tomorrow morning. Again, could be a little bit foggy for that morning commute. Much like today, right around noon, that's when we're going to see the showers increase and some heavier cells moving up from our south as that moisture continues to move in from the South Pacific there. And again, heavier, more isolated cells moving throughout the eastern plains tomorrow evening and tomorrow afternoon. Heavier bands of moisture moving right along I-70 there as well. So much like today, we're going to see those more organized and stronger cells move throughout eastern Colorado. Tomorrow's highs looking at the 60s and 70s all across the board, mid-70s throughout the eastern plains. Next 7 look like this. Again, not a bad week ahead, but we're looking at isolated thunderstorms pretty much up through Thursday, and those temperatures are going to remain a little bit cooler as well. They'll regain a little bit of strength by the weekend into the 60s. Pueblo looking at 69 to start out your work week, back up to 75, though, by Wednesday, Thursday. Still a few lingering showers there as well. Into Canyon City, 66, warming back up to the 70s by Wednesday, Thursday. A lot more sporadic, not quite as heavy thunderstorms moving through by Wednesday and Thursday. Kind of a one-day only sail on the sun right now. It looks like it might return for a whole whopping day on Thursday, but we're already tracking another system that's likely going to start impacting the area by next Saturday and Sunday. So again, 'tis the season for the afternoon thunderstorms. That's going to be the big story. Nice in the morning, afternoon thunderstorms pretty much all this next week.
Well, at least it's not a complete washout all day.
No.
And the rain's good, so
yes,
we win.
It is definitely a good thing. We'll always keep our eye, though, on those burn scars.
Yeah.
It only takes one cell, but right now we're looking all right.
We'll see how that vegetation work
Yeah.
plays out, too,
Definitely,
for it. All right,
definitely.
Jason, thanks a lot. Jason Carter here with